On the menu today is balancing on our hands and on our feet, and this reminder that balancing is a dance, and there's a lot of moving and shifting, and oftentimes we hold on and grip and are rigid, or I should say I am, that's what I do, to try to be and hold this place that feels balanced, and that's actually counterproductive. Okay, so we're finding and becoming more aware of the tension and the holding in the body or in the mind that gets in the way of that dynamic energy of balance. All right, let's do it. Thank you for joining me. Downward facing dog. Come on in. Come on in. Move around in it. Feel it. Shake it out in it. And let your breath move through it. Let your breath move through. Couple more there. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide and press your hands down and forward as you lift your hips up and back. One more breath. Heels toward the mat. Lower your knees down, tabletop. Exhale, round your spine into cat pose. Let your shoulder blades spread. Inhale, cow. Heart lifts. Exhale, round your spine into cat. And inhale, cow. Lift your tailbone in space all the way through your spine. One more. And tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Plank pose, shift forward, shoulders right over your wrists. Still some wiggle room within the pose, and spread the work through you. Spread it through so your legs are strong, your belly's strong, your arms are strong. Use the ground under you, press into it. One more breath. And lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, cobra. Curl your chest up. Child's pose. Sit back onto your heels. And make your way to downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Flowing through two more half sun salutations. Plank inhale. Lower exhale. Cobra. Big breath in, child's pose, empty the breath out, and make your way to downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Plank, inhale, lower, exhale. Cobra, inhale, child's pose, exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale there. All the breath empties out. Tension moves out. Right leg lifts. Breathe in. Exhale, knee into your nose. Hug it in. Inhale, down dog, leg up. Exhale, knee to your right shoulder. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to your left shoulder. Knee to your nose, hug it in, breathe. Step forward as you breathe out. Lower your back knee down. Shift your hips back and straight-ish. It's okay if it's bent a little, your front leg. Rebend your knee, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, shift your hips back, straighten your leg. One more. Inhale forward, heart up. Exhale, hips back, press your heel down. Inhale forward, hands on the mat, back knee lifts, downward facing dog, right leg up and back, open your hip, bend your knee, reach your knee up high and press your hands down, both of them evenly. Straighten your leg, Square your hips, same leg, knee to your nose. Step forward, feet on the earth. High lunge as you inhale, arms reach up. Arms reach up. And take care of your practice all the way through it. Do the right thing in the moment that serves you, okay? Cactus your arms, back bending, lift the heart. Let the front of the shoulders open, the shoulder blades hug towards your spine. Arms up, inhale, hands to the mat, down dog, or vinyasa, lower chaturanga, cobra, or up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog, plank. Couple of breaths, shoulders right over the wrists. Foundation for almost all arm balancing, hand balancing poses. Okay, steadiness in our foundation, and we stack the joints, shoulders over elbows, over wrists. One more. Lower all the way to the earth. Arms around behind your back, interlace your fingers, press your hips down and lift up, Shalabhasana. Strong legs, reach them back, inner thighs spin up. You keep breathing. Back of the head lifts so your neck is long. And release, exhale, tuck your toes, press up to plank. There it is again, foundation for hand balancing poses. And downward facing dog, hips up and back. Breath out, clear it out. Oh, something to set down. Something to set down, even if we don't know what it is. The breath knows. Left leg lifts, inhale. Knee into your nose, exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, leg up, downward facing dog, knee to your left shoulder. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to your right, knee to your nose. Step forward, back knee down, hips shift back, straighten your front leg. Be kind, tender with your hammies, lift your heart up and back as you exhale. Inhale, forward, spine long, exhale back. Inhale, forward, hands on the mat, tuck your back toes, lift your knee, downward facing dog, leg up and back, open your hip and bend your knee. Straighten your leg, square your hips, oh yeah. I feel it a lot on my right leg when my hips are squared, outside of the right leg. Knee to your nose, step forward, feet on the mat, inhale, high lunge. Arms reach up. Arms reach up. Space in the shoulders. Back bend, cactus the arms, strong behind the heart, strong behind the heart. The effort that is open and that can expand. Arms up, hands to the earth, down dog or vinyasa. Downward facing dog, breath empties out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee into your nose. Step forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, cactus, the arms back bend. Inhale, arms up. Hands to the mat. Down dog, stay there, or vinyasa. Aware of how you're using your energy, aware of where you're placing your attention. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step forward, land, steady, not rigid, high lunge. Cactus the arms. Inhale, arms up, hands to the earth. Down dog or vinyasa. Open the heart. Exhale, down dog. Lift the hips. One more. Right leg lifts. Knee into your nose. Step forward. High lunge. Cactus arms. Back bend. Inhale, arms up. Hands down. Down dog. Stay or flow through a vinyasa. No matter what you choose, still allowing breath to flow through you. Left leg lifts, inhale. Knee to your nose. Step forward. High lunge. Back bend. Arms up. Hands to the mat. Downward dog. Vinyasa or stay in dog. Can change it at any time. Never stuck. Maybe try something different. Downward facing dog. Spine long, but freedom through it. Look forward, bend your knees. Step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Mountain pose, breathe in. Hands together at your heart center. Breathe out. Tree pose. Weight goes into your right foot. Left foot lifts. Turn your left knee out to the left. And sole of the left foot to your inner right thigh or calf. Both hips hug in. And any variation with the arms. Real active in the right inner thigh. Let your right foot root down into the earth without gripping your toes. And notice the activity with all the small, fine balance muscles. Your foot and ankle. Balance is dynamic. Knee to center. Lower your foot to the earth. Shake it out. Other side, weight into your left foot. Right foot lifts, knee out to the right. Place your foot and then press foot into leg, leg back into the foot, hands together at your heart center or reach them up. Tree pose. Final breath here. Hands to your heart, knee to center, lower your foot down. Arms alongside your body. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the mat, crow pose. Hands shoulder distance apart or wider, just like plank. Knees up onto your upper arm bones. Start to shift your weight forward into your hands. Look straight down and maybe lift a foot or both and squeeze your heels up towards your butt. Keep your feet active and breathe in it. And there's still movement in it. It's not rigid. Balance is a dance. One more. Step or jump back, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Knee to your nose. Step forward. High lunge. Inhale. Back bend. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Hands to your heart. Warrior two as you exhale. Couple breaths there. Back foot turns down. Arms reach out. Turn your palms up and point your fingers down and press your palms away. Getting a stretch and opening through your palms and wrists. And then turn the arms down so palms will face you. Fingertips point down. Press the tops of your hands away from you. Few circles with your wrists. Reverse warrior. Only 2 breaths there. That's already 1. Knee over the ankle in the front. Next, inhale, warrior 2. Extended side angle. Left arm straight up or at a diagonal. Long through the body. Modify, shape it as you need to find space in there. Notice the breath flowing and the subtle movement. The pulsation. Lower your hand down. Walk your hands to your left foot. It's at the back. Skandasana. Sit towards your left heel. Spin your right leg up. Engage your quad. And twist open to the right. Open, open. Press your arm into your inner thigh. Lower your hand down, walk your hands forward. Right toes face the front, back, knee down. Arms reach up, inhale. Hands together at your heart, twist to your right. Elbow into your thigh. Thumbs towards your sternum. You can stay right here. Glutes are active. Back knee can lift. Keep opening, keep opening. We're never done. We always have more work to do. Allow that to be liberating and refreshing. We don't have to know it all in this moment. And look down. Lower your hands down. Step back to down dog or vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Another breath there, nice and wide. Let your ribs expand. Left side, inhale, lift your leg. Exhale, knee in to your nose. Step forward, high lunge. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, arms up. Warrior 2. Reach your arms out. Strong back leg. Circle the wrists. Circles both directions. And left palm up, reverse warrior. Light weight on that backhand, a little pressure down into your leg and lift up off of it. Back to warrior 2, extended side angle, hand can go down to the earth. And maybe right arm up or right arm at a diagonal. And spin your chest up, hug your left hip underneath you and press firmly into the earth with your back foot. One more there. Lower your right hand down, Skandasana. Sit towards your right heel. Spin your left leg up. And this arm and leg, press them into each other. Press them into each other. To help you spin open. Then lower your hand down. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Left toes face forward. Right knee down. Arms reach up. Hands to your heart. Exhale, twist. To your left. Elbow outside of your thigh. Keep opening. Spin your ribs around without forcing. You can lift your back knee. Any variation. Breathe when you're in it. Notice the dance within it. Allowing, accepting, not having to know everything right now. Not having to know everything, not having to be everything. Can we let that be okay? Yes, I think we can. Look down, hands down, down dog or vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Knee to your nose. Step forward. Left foot forward. Warrior two, inhale. Hold as you exhale. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Back to warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Triangle pose. Left side long. Armpit moving away from your hip crease. Tops of the shoulders roll back. Ball of the front foot presses down. Rooting into your feet, rise up. Toes face the long right edge of your mat. Arms around behind you. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Let your head just drop. Release your hands. Walk to your right foot, back of the mat. Step back to down dog or vinyasa. Wisely moving through. Our awareness gets sharper and sharper, and we're better at discerning what's good for us and what's not. Step your right foot forward. Warrior two, inhale. Flow the first part. Hold as you exhale. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Warrior two. Better straighten your right leg. Better at knowing how to balance. Triangle pose. Better at understanding how to come back into it when we fall out of balance. Where that middle path is. We're better at it. It's a good way to know if our practice is working. Are we more skillful at coming back onto the middle path? Press your feet down, rise up. And turn your toes to face the long right edge of your mat. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Hands down to the mat. Lift your shoulders. And the weight is in the roots of your toes, the balls of your feet. Hands press down, chest halfway up. Soften your knees. Step or jump your feet together. Halfway up, inhale. Fold over your legs, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach your arms high, sit your hips low, hands together at your heart. Twist to your right, left elbow outside of your thigh. Knees are level, hips are level. Lift your heels and lower your hips down. And place your hands down so that your fingertips point toward the back of the mat. And the hands are set up like plank pose. Side crow, left arm will support your right leg. Bend your elbows, start to shift your weight forward. Inner thighs hug together, and maybe you lift your feet up. Keep your right shoulder level with your left. Sometimes the shoulders drop. Okay, good work. Lower it back down and fold over your legs. And let your arms hang. We're almost there. Chair pose. We're almost back to chair pose. Yay! Hands to your heart, twist to your left. Let it stretch and lengthen your lower back in a good way. The way that feels good for you. Maybe some effort, sure, but it feels good. Lower your heels and down. Hands on the mat. Shoulder distance apart or wider. Side crow if you'd like. Shift forward. Active feet. Inner thighs hugging together. Breathe in it. And it's a balance. It's a balance. Lots of movement. Fold over your legs. And take your feet hip distance apart. Pada Hastasana. Slide your hands underneath your feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over. Next, inhale, halfway up, lengthen your spine. Slide your hands out, take hold of your big toes. Exhale, fold. Elbows point out if you can bend them. Lift your shoulders up. Right hand to your hip, soften your knees and rise up. Right foot is your base. Dancing. Dancing through all of it. Left leg can go out in front of you. Keep your right leg straight and strong. And maybe left leg out to the left. Right quad active. Left leg back to center. Switch your hands on your foot or your shin and twist open to the left. Whoa. Yeah, sometimes there's a nice support there to use to help us come back into balance. Let's not be afraid to ask for support. Lower your foot down and shake out the legs. Arms up. Fold over your legs. Exhale. Right peace fingers. Take hold of your right big toe. Left hand on your left hip. Soften your knees and rise up. Up, up, up. Standing leg first. Notice your foot rooted and the leg strong and maybe your leg goes out. And your right leg out. Towards straight. It's okay if there's a bend. It's okay. We're gonna be okay. Leg back to center, hand on your foot or shin and twist open. Oh, there's my support again. Thank you all. Thank you. And rebend your knee, come back to center. Lower your foot down, hands together at the heart center. Feet on the earth. Arms alongside your body, arms reach up, inhale. Fold over your legs, exhale. Soften your knees, step or jump your feet wide. And walk to your left foot at the front of the mat. Turn it to face forward. Step back to down dog or vinyasa. Right leg lifts. Inhale, knee to your right shoulder. Step outside of your hand, back knee down, right hand on your thigh. Twist open. You can lift your back foot if you'd like. And lift your heart for sure. Lift it up. Release your foot, hand to the mat. Opportunity for another hand balance, last one. Wiggle your inner thigh up onto your right upper arm bone. Right foot lifts, shift forward. Shift forward. Maybe left leg hovers, right leg can reach out. Down dog or vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Knee to your left shoulder. Step outside of your hand, back knee down. Twist open to your left. Maybe the back foot lifts. Be kind to it. Whatever you find in there, okay? Lower your hand down. Lift your knee, inner thigh on your upper arm. Shift forward, reach out with your heart, reach out with your right toes, down dog or vinyasa. Look forward, seated position between your hands, and roll onto your back. Just one back bend. Bridge pose. Bridge pose, arms alongside you. As you exhale, peel your spine up, upper arms walk in. Hips level. Keep lifting your hips up. One more there. And roll it down. Arms reach up, roll your wrists again. And turn your right palm to face up. Left hand takes hold of your right fingers and keep pressing your palm up. Knees fall together to touch. Feet can be wide. And do the same thing on the other side. Left palm up. Right hand takes hold of your fingers. And release your hand, roll out your wrists one more time. Figure 4, right ankle on your left thigh. Hug your left knee in. Balance also includes rest. Gotta rest, we've got to nourish, heal, restore, refuel. And then we can get up and go again. Legs up, other side. We can be of service again. Can play again. It's all part of the balance and the flow, the dance. Other side, figure 4. Legs up, let your knees fall into your chest, and legs out long on the mat, Shavasana. Try to stay for at least 2 minutes, okay? Practice letting go of tension and start with the body. You can scan through, where is the body still holding? Just letting go in the body, and the mind starts to follow. It really does. And the heart opens and opens and opens more and more and more. You can stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. When you're ready, gently awaken and move and rise and seal in your practice. May our work here be of great service, be of great benefit to ourselves and to all beings. Namaste.